Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So as we start the new year, I thought what a great idea to set my goals for the year. So yeah, today I will be building my vision board, and as usual I like to document these things so that I can reflect on this in a year to come. So maybe just a background thing. Vision boards, well, are very helpful. I've done one before and I think I achieved like 80% of the things that were on my vision board. So this year I'd like to be more intentional about the things that I want to accomplish. And so yeah, I'm taking you guys on that journey. So yeah, this year I think like I said, I just want to be a little more intentional about my goals. So what are my goals? I think it's more so to elevate myself and become better. I don't really have drastic goals this year, except, well, I think the biggest one is coming back to YouTube and being a little more consistent. So yeah, I printed out some pictures from Pinterest on the things that I would like to achieve. Yeah, so I will be using this old calendar as my board. So yeah, I would advise using something old like this, a big board that's plain, and then you're gonna put all your pictures around it. Yeah, please excuse me if you hear any background noise. It's New Year's Eve, so obviously it's a little bit noisy around here, but yeah. So at the center I'm gonna put this. It's written Vision Board 2025. So I'm just gonna place it at the center of my board. So to paste, I'll be using just normal boss stick, like this gum, yeah, to put it, but you can also use glue if you have some glue. I'm just using it so that my vision board is a little bit flexible. Some people like to use pins to pin on their board. So yeah, you can use anything that you have in your stationery. Yeah, so just cut it to the size that you would desire. Like so. Yeah, so like there it is. Just gonna put it at the center, like I said. And so one of my biggest goals for the year is to build relationships, and not just romantic ones, but friendships. I want to build on that. I want to build on establishing a more healthy relationship with the people around me, the people I care for, my family, immediate family, parents, my sibling. Yeah, so that's why I put healthy relationships. So I'm just gonna cut it to size. and then trim it nicely. So maybe just a background. I think for the last 4 years I have been on a self sort of journey, trying to really uncover who I am, blah blah blah, and how I basically fit into this world, because there's a lot of turmoil, and I think that in inside turmoil within myself caused a lot of my relationships to take a back seat, intentionally and unintentionally. I think the only one I was really intentional about was romantic relationships, putting them on the back burner. But it also made me very conscious about the kind of relationship I have with my friends, etc. It just made me reflect on what kind of friend I am and what kind of friend I would like to be. I think this year, not just this year, but like these past years, I've just been challenging the idea of friendship, what that means in your 20s, because wow, building tight friendships, you start to realize that, you know what, maybe some of your friendships were a bit shaky, and not in a bad sense. Like, it wasn't because you were intentionally wanting it to be like, shallow or anything, but the circumstances that made those friendships form were different. I mean, I was friends with people because maybe we met at school, and now we're in different schools. Life has placed us in different positions, and so it's just not the same anymore. The relationships are just not the same. The experiences we've gone through together and apart have now shaped the way we view the world differently, and maybe the relation is just not the same. But I think I want to be more intentional in rebuilding some of those friendships and relationships, also with my family. I think it was this year that I really had like a tough talk with my parents, broke down and like shared my heart and expressed to them how I truly feel. I think sometimes, like they say, relationships are hard work, and sometimes we take that for granted, but communicating, our aspects, just telling people and not making scenarios in your head and conclusions based on, just actions that people do helps. Because then when you are just looking at what people are doing, you come to the wrong conclusion without actually asking them, I've seen you acting like this, is there a problem, this, that, and they listening to them explain or try to make you see things from their point of view, because sometimes people are not aware that they're neglecting the relationship, and sometimes people come to the conclusion that you yourself are neglecting the relationship with them. So if you don't communicate, then it's hard to come to a resolution on how to move forward. So I think, that's the conclusion I came to, just to become more intentional, communicate more, and really come out of my shell. So it's about building relationships. I think with myself, I'm just a lot more self-aware now, so I just want to really be out there this year. And then also on my vision board, I'm hoping this is the year that I will meet someone. I haven't really been in a relationship, I would say a romantic relationship, in 4 leading to 5 years now. So I've had flings, potential talking stages and stuff like that, but like nothing really solid. So I just want to find my person, and hopefully I meet him this year. So yeah, that's why I put this particular picture for romantic relationships. And then I think other than that, I just want to really go out more and experience life outside a little more. So when it comes to my personal growth, I'll say I would like to read the Bible more this year. I mean, I've been trying to do that, but I think I just need to be a little more consistent and intentional, especially with reading and actually studying the word. So I'm gonna start journaling as I read, just to reflect. And when you start writing things down, you can always go back and look at those things. And also when you're forced to write things down, it forces you to actually think about them and dig a little deeper on how the word sort of impacts you. And yeah, I think I'll have some sessions with y'all where I have like study the Bible with me, a section like that, just so I can also take you guys on that journey. So yeah, this picture is of a Bible. There we go. So you know what, guys, I'm just gonna quickly cut out all of them, and then so that I can talk you through it as I place them, just to not make this video too long. Okay guys, so now that's done. As I was explaining, the next step is trying to build that relationship with God and starting journaling. So I have journaling, and what's the picture of the Bible? Okay, let me just paste this one here. So what are the benefits of a vision board? It kind of helps you visualize and put into perspective the things you want to achieve. And I think it's really helpful because it's like a constant reminder of like the goals that you set for yourself at the beginning of the year. So yeah, just having it there, visualizing it, you sort of I guess manifesting it in a way, or making your brain constantly remember the things that you would like to achieve. And I think when you do that, you're more likely to achieve them. So yeah, putting the journaling just under there. And then, so this is part of self-care, so I'm gonna put the self-care right there. So one of the things that I've been trying to also achieve is becoming healthier. As I did explain, I think in my last video, maybe some of you don't know, I am struggling with PCOS, and I'm trying to manage it without any medication. So I want to start, well, I've been trying to do that, implementing things that will help me manage it in a more natural way, if that's the word to describe it. So yeah, I will try and take more walks. So my goal is to take 10,000 steps per day. So yeah, I'm just like everyone else. I'm hoping to start from January, but yeah, 10,000 steps. So I'm just gonna put it up here to remind myself to take those steps. And then also I'm going to try strength training, which involves like picking up weights and things like that. So apparently with the research I've been doing with PCOS, things like cardio and like high intensity workouts don't work. So rather you need to focus on low intensity things like walking, swimming, bike riding, like those things that don't spike your insulin levels. So that, yeah, those are the kind of workouts that work. Yeah, so I'm just gonna put that there. And then I'm also going to try and increase my protein in my diet. So I'm gonna put that there as well. So I have this picture of protein. Yeah, so it's been a struggle trying to clean up my diet. I think the best I could do is try part. I'm gonna put it by the side because I wanted to put this big word. So the theme of this year is consistency. So I'm gonna put that right above. So it's like the first thing I see. And then basically eliminating gluten completely. So I think I've been able to do that. Yeah, and eliminating dairy as well, but I also need to increase my protein intake, especially in the morning. So yeah, I will be doing that, and then drinking more water. So I have drink water. Yeah, so that's that. And then what's this? I'm gonna also add this quote, new era of me, because I mean it's a new year, so yeah, it's sort of like a new era of me. And I want to paste it just above self-care there. And then another quote to remind me to trust the process. So I just want to be a little gentler with how I how I do things this year. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself because I don't do so well under pressure. So I just want to sort of like take it easy with myself. And then the next one is growth. Obviously I want to see a lot more growth with myself, so I'm just gonna put it also under self-care. And then I've enrolled back in school, so I want to get better grades. So yeah, I'm aiming for those A's, so I'm just gonna put that there as well. Cool. Oh yeah, so I'm also gonna put this quote in my fit girl era, just under the exercises and everything. And like I said earlier, I want to be a little more consistent on YouTube, so I just need to put that picture to remind myself to be more consistent. Reminding me to create that content and not let fear be the thing that stops me. It's that easy to basically compile your vision board. Just put in the things that you want to do and do them. And also another reason why you do it is to sort of, it's sort of an accountability thing, where because you see this thing every day, it kind of reminds you of the things you set out to do, and it's sort of that thing that kind of pushes you. And so even me documenting it now is gonna push me to actually strive to achieve these things, at least the things that are under my control. So another quote, I am creating the life of my dreams, just to put it there to remind me that I am creating the life of my dreams. Ooh. Man, I'm also hoping to move out this year. Even though, guys, getting your own place is hella expensive, but that's a major goal for me because wow, I really need my space. Being at home, sometimes you realize that, you know what, now you're 26 and you've been at home too long, you really need your own space. So yeah, I'm gonna put that right here. And then another quote to remind me that one day at a time. So consistency is built by just doing what you have to do on that day. So just one day at a time, take it one day at a time, and it would be less overwhelming. So yeah, guys, that's it. I have created it, so I'm just gonna put it up on my wall. I'll take pictures of it just to show you where it is. I'm just gonna put it just close to my bed so that I see it every morning. And yeah, it's gonna be a constant reminder. Thank you guys for watching this video thus far. So it's a little intro into the things that I'm trying to achieve this year. And yeah, as we start the year, I hope you also are creating your vision boards, whether it be on a physical board like this or writing down in a journal your goals for the year. I think it's a very good practice to do at the start of the year. So yeah, thank you guys for watching thus far. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you on the next one. And again, Happy New Year!